Hi guys, welcome to my new YouTube channel. On this channel, we'll be talking about fragrances, healthy lifestyle, and travel. So if you're interested in any of these things, please like, comment positively, and subscribe. And if you're really interested and you really want to hear me talk, then activate your notification bell so every time that I make a video, you can be aware that I'm on. Today we'll be talking about Tiziana Terenzi's house. Here's the house collection that I have obtained. This is my African drum that I brought from Ghana, so I'm just displaying it on here. We'll be discussing some of the beautiful perfumes and the fragrances in her house. I was interested in the Tiziana Terenzi house because they have these beautiful sea stars and the beautiful colors and the caps. And I just like the presentation of the fragrances. So that's what really got me interested in the fragrances. Also, AI the Great, and I think her name is Wit. It's your favorite baby girl, Wit. She also talked about Orza, and AI the Great also talked about Tabit and Talia in the house. And I had to get my hands on them because they sound so amazing. I want to thank So Avant-Garde for blessing me with this Spirito Fiorentino. This is my very first leather fragrance, and then I mentioned that I would be doing my first channel on the house of Tiziana Terenzi. So thanks So Avant-Garde for sending me over this fragrance. So let's get started. I just wanted to mention the packaging on the fragrances are amazing. When you open the box, when you get this, I wasn't expecting this, but when you get this, you receive your package, and it comes in this really weighted, like heavy, magnificent box. You can probably use this box for other things, but it's so pretty. You open up the fragrance top. There's a beautiful light at the top that shines down on the fragrance. They also have a fragrance Atlantide. It actually comes in a glass of seawater. It's a whole experience. So if you ever get your hands on Atlantide, let me know. I love the smell, but it's a pretty pricey fragrance. So, but it's amazing. It's an amazing experience. So this is the box. It also comes with a smaller cap because the caps are really heavy, just in case you don't want to carry the larger cap when you're traveling, or if you want to carry it in your bag like I do, you know, just to freshen up once the longevity fades. So let's get into the fragrances. All right, so the first fragrance we're going to talk about is my favorite, and that's Orza. Orza, it's in the Sea Stars collection. It comes with this beautiful cap. It's a very heavy and weighted cap, and this is an amazing color. I think this color is like terracotta. But the notes in Orza, I'll read these to you. The top notes are green apple, Calabria, mandarin, red plum, coconut, blackberry, Mexican magnolia. There's a lot of notes in Orza. And also you have Indian jasmine, Bulgarian rose, you have lily of the valley, and in the bottom notes you have ambergris, sandalwood, vanilla, and caramel. This is my favorite. It has an, I'm gonna spray it. I didn't spray on anything today yet. It has an amazing atomizer. It's really, it covers a great surface. It smells divine. I can already smell it. I smell the caramel, the green apple. I smell the coconut, the magnolia. Well, if you're interested in this fragrance, it's a really fresh, fruity, floral fragrance, good for maybe spring and summer. This is not like a night fragrance. This is definitely like a daytime, beachy vacation fragrance. And it's amazing. And this is my favorite out of them all. So Orza, and I think I mentioned I got this one, or the one who loved this was the most was Wit. So thanks, Wit. It smells amazing, and this one was my favorite one. So the next one we're going to move on to is AI the Great, mentioned Talia. The same type of cap. The sea stars are amazing. Starfish. It's just a beautiful design, a beautiful cap. And they mentioned too that it doesn't fade. It's made with like really good quality material. And let me spray this for you all. I'll spray this one on the other side. And this is Talia. Can't spray too much of this because cost a pretty penny. Okay, so Talia has notes of bergamot, Sicilian orange, hawthorn flower. I don't know what hawthorn flower is. Rose pear. In the heart, there's ambergris. In the base of Talia, there's also ambergris as well, which is very expensive to obtain. You have heliotrope, ylang ylang, jasmine. I mentioned you have ambergris in the base notes. You have Tahitian vetiver, mahogany, and a couple other notes that are also in there. Talia smells amazing. Talia is a little stronger. You smell the ylang ylang, the heliotrope. I smell the Bulgarian rose. It's more of a rose scent. It's a little stronger than Orza. Orza is more fruity. Talia is more floral. But it's definitely still a spring summer scent, a daytime scent, vacation. It's really pretty, but I smell more florals with Talia than I do with Orza. Okay, moving on to the next. This is in the Luna Stars. You have Tabit, and Tabit smells amazing. Most of the ones that I've chosen from Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances, which were also inspired by Paolo Terenzi, they're pretty. I'm a fruity floral type girl. I do love saffron. You know, I love amber. I love bergamot. You know, all those fresh smelling fragrances. So this is actually we're gonna do Tabit. So we'll start with Tabit, not Andromeda. So Tabit, look at the cap. The cap is amazing. It's pretty weighted, and all of the fragrances come with that small cap inside of the box. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna spray Tabit. I'll spray it on this side. I really don't like using paper to smell my fragrances because I have a really sensitive nose and I smell the paper all the time. So I'll go ahead and spray it on my hand, and then we'll just move on up to my arm. I already smelled Tabit. Maybe have to put it up to my nose. So Tabit's top notes are bergamot. It has green notes also. You can smell the greenness, and you can definitely smell the bergamot. The heart is coconut, peach, warm sand, floral notes, vanilla, musk, candy, and woody notes. And you can definitely smell the sweetness or the candy, and the bergamot, and the coconut, and the pear. You can smell all the, like, it's mixed very well. It's blended very well, but you can still pick out each of the notes inside of the fragrance, which makes it amazing. The longevity on the fragrances are usually about 4 to 6 hours. I'm an oversprayer, so I might get about 6 to 8 hours. On the skin, it's 4 to 6 hours. On the clothing, it's about 8 hours. Like I said, you can carry it in your purse and then just continue to spray as you go throughout the day, especially during the summertime, you know, the heat and your skin and sweating and everything. So anyway, that was Tabit, and Tabit comes in this amazing bottle. But like these 4 are floral fruity notes with a slight woody scent inside. So next we're gonna go to Andromeda. And I love how all of their names have meaning to them. You can check those out or look those up later on, but I love reading the stories behind it and the inspiration behind all of their fragrances. So Andromeda smells great as well, but these 3 are my favorites. So Andromeda has the notes of, in the top notes, you have bergamot, you have cut grass, ylang ylang, water jasmine. In the heart, you have violet leaves, damask rose, pear nectar, heliotrope peach, lilac, coconut as the base, coconut powder actually, amber, vanilla, cashmere. There's so many notes in here. Tonka bean and ebony. You definitely smell the tonka bean inside. It's a little like nuttier, woody, and let's see. I smell the ylang ylang in this one also. And you can smell the jasmine. This one's a little more fresh, not floral, more fresh. And these 2 are more fruity. These 3 are more fruity floral. So Andromeda has more of a fresh scent, which I think could be, I mean, all of these fragrances could be unisex, but this one really could be unisex. These are pretty feminine, but you know, anybody can wear any fragrance. So we don't really call them perfumes today. We call them fragrances across the board, so anybody could wear them. Okay, so next we're gonna go to my new baby, Spirito Fiorentino, and this is my very first leather fragrance. So I was excited and a little scared when I received this one, but I was more excited. So when I sprayed it, I already know what it smells like, so it smells amazing. Here's the atomizer. I'm gonna spray it one time so you can see it. Very strong. Smells delicious. It also reminds me of something else, but everything reminds us of this. This has a slight hint, and I don't know if it's the amber or the saffron, because I love saffron. It has a slight hint of Baccarat Rouge. But I love this one. It smells like that on top of other notes, but it's an amazing blend. So in the top note, you have lily, orange, jasmine, and saffron, which I love. In the heart, you have ylang ylang, you have magnolia, amber, lily of the valley. You also have, in the base notes, you have oak moss. I love oak moss in all of my fragrances. You have sandalwood, Tuscan leather, and musk. I never thought I would like leather up until Tiziana Terenzi and Paolo Terenzi brought out this fragrance. So this is my first leather fragrance that I love, and it opened me up to totally try a lot more. Okay, so the next we have, this is amazing. So if you can, get your hands on this, and you'll fall in love. The next fragrance is Delox. Delox, this bottle is amazing. It's not the same cap as the other ones. It's light, kind of leathery, I don't know what material, plastic cap, but it's not heavy, but it also comes with the smaller cap as well. The bottle's amazing. It comes with this smaller design around the cap. But I wanted to get my hands on Delox because I heard that it smells like Menthol Intense Cafe on steroids. So I have Menthol Intense Cafe, and I love it. I love the rose. I love coffee in my fragrances. So I wanted to get my hands on it. So I decided to order Delox, and it's amazing. Delox has, I'll show you what the atomizer, they're pretty much all the same atomizers and sprayers. It covers a pretty wide range. So Delox belongs to the gold edition of Tiziana Terenzi's. The top notes in Delox are white hyacinth. I think I said that right. Royal iris, coffee. The heart notes are Turkish rose, vanilla, and sweet myrrh. The base notes are amber, white musk, warm cedar, honey, and coffee, of course. This was inspired by Paolo and Tiziana on their sailing. They would wake up in the mornings or in the nights, and they would make coffee in this little tin called a mocha. So just with the coffee and the sea and the fresh air and breeze, they decided to come up with Delox. And I love coffee in the morning, so every time I get up in the morning, I want to spray Delox, or there's a couple of other coffee fragrances that I have, because it has rose in it also as well. This is amazing. And when I tell you, this has the longevity is so much better than Menthol Intense Cafe. The longevity on Delox is about, I would say about 8 to 10 hours, because at the end of the day, I went to work, I sprayed it on, and then I still smelled Delox at the end of my shift. So it doesn't turn into a skin scent. There's a great sillage. The longevity, like I said, and the projection is amazing compared to some other cafe fragrances. So if you can, get your nose on Delox. You won't be disappointed. And this will be your new one instead of some of the other fragrances, some of the other coffee fragrances. Okay, I think that is it for today, guys. So if you like my content, if you're interested in what I have to say in the future, I'm all for positive feedback and critiquing my new channel. So if you like what I have to say, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bells so that you can see my videos in the future. Thank you so much, lovely people, and I'll see you soon.